Through emotional intelligence, we come up with action plans to help our coaches manage their emotions better. And this is what I shared with Ankita and Subhashish as well. Hi friends, welcome back to a series of video tips with me. I am Coach Prashant, sharing my almost 20 years experience as an entrepreneur, as an executive, as a master facilitator and as a coach with you. Many of the case studies that we'll discuss and the knowledge that I'll share are from actual coaching sessions that I've had, of course with names changed because the coaching sessions are confidential. The whole purpose of these video tips is to help you achieve the visibility, recognition and growth that you deserve. Today's episode is on the difference between getting emotional and showing emotion at work. Subhashish came to me during one of the coaching sessions and said, Prashant, I've made a real great mistake. Something bad happened at work the other day. So I said, what happened? He said, I was working on this real deadline. I was working on one of the projects and I was working on my computer. And one of my team members came to me and without knocking, she just entered my cabin and she started telling me about some problem that she had. And I was so engrossed in my work and I was so irritated at that interruption that I turned to her and I literally erupted like a volcano. I said some really bad things to her, some really hurtful things to her, which I really regretted later when I cooled down and I realized I shouldn't have said that. On the other hand, Ankita in another coaching session shared something with me. She said, Prashant, the other day I was very weak at work. So I said, what happened? She said, I was having this discussion about my appraisal with my boss, and he said that he gave me some feedback, some negative feedback, and I thought that feedback was really unfair. So I started shouting at him, and finally I burst into tears. And I went back to my my workstation and I sat there and I cried and I cried and I cried. And my boss was very surprised at the outburst and he came to me later and he apologized and everything. And I felt that I had let myself down. I had shown myself as a really weak person. In both the cases, in Subhashish's case and in Ankita's case, friends, as you can see, emotion is at work. Getting emotional at work, at friends, is not really the problem. Taking decisions when you are emotion is the problem. And for both Ankita and for both Subhashish, I gave them 3 tips to manage their emotions at work. Number 1, watch out for the triggers that make you emotional. Number 2, delay the emotion. And number 3, substitute why for what. Number 1, watch out for the triggers that make you emotional. Many times we come to know that we are about to get angry or we are about to feel irritated or frustrated or some negative emotion is going to come from inside of us. During my coachings, we talk about emotional intelligence a lot, and it's a topic which is very dear to my heart, but more on that later. Through emotional intelligence, we come up with action plans to help our coaches manage their emotions better, and this is what I shared with Ankita and Subhashish as well. Number 1, watch out for triggers. Number 2, delay the emotion. Sometimes we feel angry, we want to say something, we are feeling, that negative emotion or those harsh words are at the tip of our tongue. I always believe in the 10-second delay. I always feel that when you see an email that makes you angry or when you're feeling emotion, get up from your chair, take a round of your chair, just walk in the room, just walk about your workstation or your room, come back, and 10-second delay I can guarantee that 10-second delay will make you change 50% of the words that you are going to say or you are going to write. Delay is a very important and a very necessary part of managing our emotions. Number 3, substitute why for what. We usually have this tendency to ask, why have you done this? Why are you coming late? Why is this happening? Why is this project late? Why are you not doing your work properly? Why? Instead, what I told Subhashish and what I told Ankita as well is substitute why with what. Instead, ask them, what can I do to make things better? Ask your boss, what can I do to become a better professional? What can I do to improve my performance? What can I do to make things better between us? Friends, These 3 steps are very basic steps, but if you follow them, I can really assure you that they have worked for Ankita, they have worked for Subhashish, and they will work for you. If you liked what you saw, please hit like, subscribe, and share on the links given below. If you want to schedule a call with me, I would love to hear from you and discuss more on not just emotional intelligence, but how visibility, recognition, and growth can be yours. So friends, remember, showing emotion, patting somebody on the back, laughing, feeling sad at work is not the problem. Getting emotional and making decisions when you have emotion inside your brain, now that is the problem. I'd like to sign off today by a saying that I read and it really resonated with me. Never make a decision when you're angry. Never make a promise when you're happy. See you soon.